Throughout my career, I observed how easily people bend the truth about their coding skills. Most of us have been in this situation on some level, whether we want to admit it or not, or maybe we haven't even been conscious about it. So how can we stop lying? It seems pretty simple, right? Let's just tell the truth. But what about if, by showing the real me, people start thinking I'm dumb and I won't be good enough? I'll never get a promotion or I'll never get the job. Surely I will disappoint people. They will say I'm not as competent and intelligent as they think, and people will discover the truth about me. There are 5 main areas we need to improve if we want to stop this habit. Some time ago, I made a video explaining 4 reasons why we bend the truth in these situations. Check this video, which I'll also link to in the description box below. If you want to find out if you are actually being 100% honest when answering questions like how long it took you to learn to code or pick up a new technology, or how long it took you to code this feature or build your website. And this can be applied to many situations. In a casual conversation with a mate, in an interview call, at work when the product manager or your colleague asks you, or even with a client you are afraid to lose if you estimate your work to take more days than what they have in mind. Something else I also mentioned in this video is the impact you can have on others and yourself by lying. Today I share with you 5 ideas that might help you overcome this feeling of not wanting to show your weak points and vulnerabilities. And this is probably something that you can apply in any part of your life. I will focus here on the people in the early stages of their careers. Still, a senior software engineer can also experience these feelings for the exact same reasons, or even more if these people have low self-esteem, because they might feel the pressure of being expected to know everything. But let's talk about that in another video. First, experience. When you don't have experience, it's not easy to know how long things should take. You might have been in a situation where your manager asked you to build a new feature, and he asked you how much time you need for this. You get nervous and unsure of how long it should take, especially when you feel there is some pressure in the deadline, and assume someone smarter than you would do it in less time. And you want to seem as smart and quick, so you tend to underestimate the effort and the time needed. So what can we do to solve this then? Get experience by practicing. Practice allows us to do anything better and faster every time. Get 1% better every day. And with this, you might be thinking, yeah, sure, but to have more experience, I need time and I'm just starting and I want to stop feeling unsure about my skills. So what can I do? If you are starting your first job as a software engineer or you're looking for a job, you can gain experience by working on your own projects as much as possible. Not only work experience counts as experience, maybe for some people or some companies, but this doesn't need to be the case for you. You can put together a group of people in the same situation as you. People who want to get their hands on a side project and want to develop their skill further and create a project all together. Suppose you want to really gain experience and simulate what it's like working for a company. In that case, there is nothing better than having a group of people with different roles and skills working together. Find a project manager, a designer, and other developers and create your own side project. Who knows, maybe one day this will become your business. Something else quite popular at the moment is participating in hackathons. Hackathons are competition events where each group solves existing problems in a time frame. Sometimes they last 24 hours or 48 hours, or sometimes they can be a 3-monthly competition. It's a great opportunity to work with new people, create connections, and learn from others. And also to soak up their qualities. Besides coding, you'll build other skills like pitching and demoing your project in front of many people. There are some open free registration hackathons for everyone, so do a bit of Googling and find one if you like the idea. If you're looking for a job, sometimes they are sponsored by companies, so this is a great opportunity to increase your probabilities to land a job with a good company. Track your performance. It's easy to be unsure about your level if we don't have anything to compare ourselves with when we are just starting. It's good to look up to others, but comparing yourself to others is not good. So instead, you could compare yourself of today to yourself of yesterday. Keeping yourself on track with everything you are learning is a great way to gain some perspective and speed up the process of getting more experience. Track your performance when you are coding. If you have to build a car component, write down how long it took you to do it and what complications you faced on the way. If in a month you need to build a similar component, you can go back to your notes and check how long you think it will take you this time. And then you can compare. You don't need to track absolutely everything. It's more like an overview of how you are doing or how long it takes you to develop your main tasks. This will increasingly help you estimate more accurately and explain why certain implementations take longer than what people think. Confidence. Experience will also make you more confident, but sometimes it doesn't matter how good we are and how much we try if we think so little about ourselves. If we never trust our judgment, then we become our worst enemy. Confidence allows you to stop overthinking everything and pondering on what ifs. We lie because we are not confident. There is no secret to that. You wouldn't need to lie if you felt comfortable with your skills. Improving your self-assurance can be a long process that takes time and lots of self-reflection. Love for yourself starts by changing your mindset and beliefs about yourself and others. This won't only help you at work. This is an essential life hack overall. If you want to learn how to gain confidence, check this video. I'll pin it in the description box, but only once you finish watching this one. I explain here how to reprogram your brain to trust and believe in yourself. I also talk about how to be more self-aware about your qualities, about your values and your passions in an internal way of how you see yourself and also how other people see you. Be optimistic. Rather than lie, just be optimistic. You'll be in a situation where the person asking you to develop something, let's say the PO or project manager, might not know the skills and the knowledge difference between a junior and a senior programmer. And they'll hope and insist that you can do a specific implementation. So you might feel the pressure to have to, let's say, pretend you can do something you know you can't. Being honest about your capabilities is much more beneficial for you in these situations than saying yes to everything and promising the world. In these situations, we want to be transparent, but we don't want to be negative. It's not about saying, no, impossible, I cannot do that, find someone else for that, but it's more about being optimistic. Be honest with your team. Let your team know about your limitation and if this is a stretch. Give it a go, try your best, and ask for support when needed. And keep your manager, your product owner, or your colleague updated on your progress. You will reflect as someone willing to get over yourself but always handling the expectations. By being frank, you are also showing the people that you are humble. And this takes me to my next point. Be humble. People can recognize and appreciate when someone is humble, when someone is down to earth. Nobody expects you to know everything, especially when starting your career as a software engineer. And it's okay that there are things you've never heard about. Being genuine and humble in this situation is important because it shows you accept the position you are in and are grateful for all the support your team will offer you. It won't make you look inferior or less suitable for the job. People don't really care if you are that person that knows how to do everything. They'll get used to the idea and expect it from you. Actually, people usually find this irritating. Having a good attitude, working well on a team, and being willing to learn is what most people really care about. You can learn any skill or gain any knowledge with time, and they know that because they have gone through the same as you. Or if you haven't got a job yet and you lie in the interview about your skills, and you got the job because of that, you will be in pretty stressful situations if you cannot own up to what you said. Even if you think you need to tick all the checkboxes of the requirement list for the job, you don't. Companies usually put everything they can in the job advert as if it was a wish list, hoping to find someone with knowledge in everything. The truth is, they know they won't. If you need to gain experience with the specific technologies, what I would do is do some research before the interview and have an open and honest chat about not having much exposure to it, but show the interviewer that you know about it and that you've done your research and that you are really passionate about learning it. Sometimes we don't have work experience with something because we never had the opportunity, so just explain that to them. Let's recap what we just said. It's important to gain experience and track your progress. This will make you more knowledgeable, more ambitious to get better results, and will give you confidence. It will help if you change your mindset and beliefs to gain this confidence in yourself, and I show you here how to do it. We also need to tweak our attitude and be more humble with our skills, but always remaining optimistic. Sometimes we need to take a moment and make an extra effort and reflect on how we are behaving in social situations and see if this is fair for us and for others, or we are putting an extra weight in all of us. These 5 ideas will make you a better software engineer, but there are many other things that you can improve or change daily. Remember that you don't need to lie. Most people expect you to be something other than the smartest or the fastest person. And the people that do will only try to take advantage of the situation. Look at yourself in the mirror and repeat out loud everything you achieve and why you should feel proud about yourself. So don't feel ashamed about your skills and your knowledge. No one is perfect. You are just being impatient, so just do your best. If you found this content helpful, you might want to watch How to Survive Your First Job as a Software Engineer. Also, like the video and leave me a comment down below with your thoughts. Have you ever been in this situation, or have you noticed this on others? And please subscribe to my channel, it really means a lot to me and to the algorithm. It will allow me to reach more people and keep creating content. Thank you for watching.